Hello everybody and welcome back to game 2 of tonight's stream. We can hide that because I'm no longer eating. This is Sif Taker Tim. Welcome back to the stream. This is game 2. I know I've just been watching Let the Wiki Win. We've got Post System Open, are currently streaming as well. That is Salvage. So let's get that updated on the overlay. Player names have been done. Cool. So players are going to get set up. There are a lot of ships to talk about. So let's get. Oh no, not that. I want to change my colour to spectator. So let's double check as we go that we got these all coloured correctly. We do not. So DBS32C is blue. Techno Union bombers. So what's DBS? He's got Kraken and Discord missiles. Makes sense because DBS32C is start the engagement phase, spend a calculate, perform a calculate coordinate action. So that's quite a good one. Up the moth. Okie doke. Techno Union bombers, got 2 of those, both with colonnettes, both with plasma torpedoes. So these should be red and yellow. So let's get those colours corrected. Red and yellow. Green for the Bactoid prototype. Whereas the Dark One Pro droid, so we'll see those remotes going out, and that will allow people to either jam or take target locks. Measuring from the Pro droids, also got concussion and Discord missiles. Pretty good. And then we've got a Hull Chow DFS 311. So DFS 311 is grey. Looks like players are deliberately choosing colours that aren't correct for their ships tonight. Brown, and Trade Federation is the correct colour. Who also has Discord missiles. We have concussions on the Hull Chow. Yeah, there's an awful lot of things going on here. Lots of concussion missiles. Yeah, a lot going on there. And then I think I did check these ones, so these should all be good. So we got Kai in the Y-Wing this time. After you fully execute a maneuver, if you move through a friendly ship before the evade actions, that's the same as the T7 we saw. Dorsal turret, engine upgrade, advanced target priority. Whilst he does the engine upgrade targeting computer, you would get a calculate due to the intuitive interface. Aftab Akbar, after you execute a red maneuver or perform a red action, if you have exactly 1 stress take, you may gain 1 strain to remove the stress. Seems pretty good. Tezza is one we've seen Aurelian running a lot, which is basically while a friendly ship at 0-2 performs attack, if the defender has a ship friendly to the attacker in each of its side arcs, we roll 1 attack dice. Whistler is dealt a face-up damage card. Defender gains a strain unless it chooses 1 non-recurring charge. Okay, Composure, and then 2 T-70s in Lieutenant Bastion. We used to see an awful lot of this one. After a ship at range 1-2 is dealt a damage card, you may acquire a lock. R5X3, before you activate or engage, you may spend a charge to ignore obstacles. That's a good little droid. And then we've got J-Chris Tubbs with the Bullseye droid Baffle. After you fully execute a blue maneuver, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0-1. That ship removes a stress token. So yeah, this is a game with an awful lot of ships. So I did have to change the font size of my ships and some of my logos and stuff just to fit everything on the screen. So yeah. Cool. So yeah, just post it up in the post system open stream. Cool. Yeah, so this will be the first... well, this is game 2 this evening. If you missed game 1, it was very quick. Illy versus Aurelian. Illy won in about 30 minutes. Some horrific dice. Well, horrifically good dice. So that can be watched back on Twitch and YouTube, so do check that out. And then we are off back to the Tauntaun fan event for game 3 directly after this, which is Andre versus Kev. So yeah, lots of X-Wing going on today. I know both Let the Wiki Win and Post System Open have been streamed this evening as well. Both would bring them in cold events, or games I should say. So yeah, that's been good. Let me just do a little post somewhere. Where did I share stuff? People know I'm streaming. It's fine. People will filter in and no doubt check it out. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Luna has joined me, although she is asleep on the floor at the moment. So no doubt we'll get her on the screen very soon. So yeah, we've got Quall on the left and BSM on the right. We can complete that and we'll start betting. Start a bet. There we go. So exclamation mark bet. 1 for Quall, 2 for BSM, and then the amount you wish to bet. And you can just type all if you wish to bet all. So, I mean, part of me just feels like Separatists have got so much going on this side of the board. You know, Discord missiles, I guess, well, you can barrel roll to get off the Discord missiles, but you know, just so many things that can cause damage. Kraken's going to let them keep calculates. Plasma torpedoes are good as well. Like, there's 2 plasma torpedoes there. That's going to make a real mess of this resistance list. And then, you know, splash damage from the concussion missiles potentially. And if we are over here, I mean, you got a fair bit of beef, but you've got to really get close as a resistance player to try and get your red dice through and causing damage. We will see. But yeah, thanks for joining and tuning in. So we had a good crowd of people watching the first game. No doubt more people will filter in as we get going here. Looks like players are all set up and will be starting their timers very soon. Let's get my overlay ready. So it is salvage mission, so players will be looking to pick up those objectives, tow the crates around the board. I guess both teams seem to have quite a few. Okay, so I'm going to start a timer, but it is hidden on the table. So it's random and hidden. So they're going to play to their table timer, but I will just run one for information. So DFS. So yeah, we're going to see a lot of calculates early on. Obviously 3 of those can get banked with Kraken. Obviously keeping those into the next turn. We'll probably see the pro droids get deployed. Wouldn't be surprised if the 3 bombers probably keep their calculates. Allow them to reach out for some target locks probably. So Aftab, I think that is using his ability. So we'll take a strain instead of the stress. That will allow him to boost. Nice. Oh, yeah. It's good. You don't see all these lesser seen Y-Wings sometimes, and all these extra little abilities are quite good. So I think you can see a boost here as well. I know, going for a lock. Gets a calculate. Possibly a little bit of protection in case there is any jamming. Sure can DBS jam. Yeah, DBS can jam, and especially with those pro droids flying around, it might not be such a bad idea to take some locks, give yourself some protection. Often a good question to we said disconnection. But yeah, often a good thing to do is to ask if your opponent's got any jam in the list, and you know, taking those target locks early. I mean, sometimes sometimes it seems silly, like you don't need it, but sometimes it's nice just to get in the habit. So yeah, just player disconnection. So we'll just get them back in, let them restart. So betting is open, exclamation mark bet. 1 for the left player, which is quall, 2 for the right hand player, which is bsm, space the amount you wish to bet, and you can just type all, and that will just bet all you wish to bet. We are playing salvage mission. There we go, it's back with us. So, fingers crossed, I've got pretty stable internet, so I'm hopeful that even if the players are struggling a little bit, I should be okay. And yeah, we'll just keep the game ticking over. I think I do quite like this approach from those Y-Wings at the top, because obviously it's going to force those bombers to potentially... droids either go straight or hard turns, so maybe the banks aren't going to be great manoeuvres for them, but you know, the Separatists also don't particularly care about the debris and rocks, because they've also got their grappling and landing struts. Looks like quall disconnected again. Hello. Just trying to see if we can get Luna up on the table for some entertainment. Looks like players restarting the timer. One forward with DBS, probably just going to see, yeah, takes a calculate. Yep, so pro droids are being deployed. Not unsurprising by any means. Come on up. Come on. Ah. Come on. There we go. Oof, disconnecting again. Yeah, struggling a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like TTS does make flying swarms so much easier. You, young lady, just need to move away a little bit from the keyboard, please. Go into your basket. Go. Fortunately, the distraction I've just thrown through everything, I've just thrown it down the back. But yeah, I'll throw it down the back. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, definitely flying on TTS does help swarms a fair bit. Certainly, you know, I've flown an awful lot of swarms in my time, and yeah, just coming back onto the tabletop, having flown a load of stuff on TTS, you do remember how much easier it is on this game. So I'll restart the timer. Kraken keeping tokens on. Bactoid prototype. So this is a concussion missile, sorry, Discord missile carrier. Who else is kept? DFS 311 is keeping, which I think is the one that can pass calculate. And then DBS is keeping one themselves. But yeah, it's all we had a good first game. Unfortunately, dice did ruin the game a little bit. Did see Illy winning in about 30 minutes versus Aurelian. So dials have been set, heading into turn 2. So this is where we will see players hopefully start picking up some crates. BSM first player again, so relocating the probe droids. Not sure how many target locks we'll see this turn, but maybe could also, depending how quickly you've gone with a few things, I suppose Bastion will get locked by a few things. Yeah, so this is where we're going to see target locks off the probe droid. Oh, actually, it's a lot more in range than I thought there might be. So yeah, I imagine these will all be just target lock actions now. May as well, because you're probably not firing an awful lot this turn, but then you can at least take calculates next turn and fire some sort of double modded shots. Do let me know in the chat, is the audio coming through okay? I know my microphone was a little bit quiet in game 1. Hopefully table audio and music is fine. So a barrel roll out from pink. Not seeing any crates picked up yet. So Aftab does a 3 bank, will stay strained, but he is reaching out to pick up a crate at the top. And this might be BSM's tactic. Knows he needs to perhaps outscore Quall with objectives. So looking to go and grab these crates of fine French wine. Thank you, Tom. Do appreciate the feedback. So Kai is also going to grab one. T70's just trundling up fairly slowly up the centre. I imagine we're probably going to see Tezza and Whistler probably also doing fairly slow manoeuvres, just taking focuses. Probably doesn't need to force any other particular manoeuvres, so yeah, using landing struts. DBS deploying on this debris cloud in the bottom left hand corner. Take another calculate. Not sure you want to take too many crates because you have got, you have got barrel and boost on these Y-wings, but yeah, going for a target lock into pink. So we are going to see a few shots here. Yeah, also going to take a lot and get the free calculate for the intuitive interface. I mean, I guess the only thing is that going for them, you have it's only with 2 dice plinks. Yeah, going to pass the second calculate token from DFS, and going to spend a calculate to probably do a coordinate. Looking for a target lock here off DFS, so that will be setting up a concussion missile next turn probably. So some range 3 shots to get us going in turn 2. One so far. Might spend the lock on both of them because you've only got a calculate to mod. Oh, gets lucky, gets the hit, spends a calculate for 2. Range 3, so is on 3 agility with his Trade Federation drone, but does take 1. So another range 3 shot, 2 dice into 3. Spend the calculate for 2. Guess the only thing going for pink might be that you might get some shots back. Oh, hello, buddy. Hello. Is it getting close to dinner time? That's a good boy. So, range 3 shot here. Oof, that's pretty good. Spends a focus for 2 and a crit. I think this might be into the Dark One Pro droids. Artemis does this. Oi. Watch the TV from the distance. Yeah, it just hits into the Pro droid, so Pro droid does get popped. Oh, Aftab gets a shot. Lots of evades though, so no damage going into the bombers this time. Not sure if they checked with Bastion. Yep, Sebastian does have one. Sebastian should have got a target lock, shouldn't he? So I'm not sure he actually remembered that. So hit crit. Because I think Bastion gets it when you take a target lock. Yes. I can do my very own Bond villain now. Is that pilot or is that direct? Or is it weapon failure? Structural. Okay. There's half points up on pink now. But that's the thing. If yeah, maybe you didn't think Bastion had range. Yeah, this is my my two cats. So he's following the mouse pointer around, and you've got Luna happily snoozing away in her bed. Just checking for any other shots. It's quite funny how fascinated they are with the TTS on the screen. Like his head is properly following the game around as he's watching. Not sure you can quite see it, but yeah, he's absolutely fascinated with the dice moving around. So pink shooting back. Oof, is a blank out. So certainly been the resistance so far. Looks like we're going to have another probe droid being dropped, so that'll be both probe droids launched. But yeah, if you're not sure or weren't aware, there is another game streaming directly after this one. So that will be Andre versus Kev in the Tauntaun event, so do stick around for another game of X-Wing. That'll be 4 points for objectives. Yeah, he says he's waiting for him to finish M phase stuff, but scoring objectives is the first thing you do in the M phase, I'm pretty sure. Artemis, you are molting on my keyboard. You need a brush, sir. Cool. Yeah, just a reminder, we did a giveaway in the first game we streamed. So every 20 subs I do an alt art raffle for half a dozen alt arts. So if you do have a sub and you haven't already given it to one of the other excellent X-Wing streamers like Chris with Let the Wookiee Win, NCX or 312 Squadron or Post System Open, do consider giving it to me, especially if it's Prime, because it doesn't cost you anything and it is very much appreciated. Does support a lot of what I do with the stream, buying equipment, travelling, giving up my evenings a little bit, but yeah, it's been good. And then all being well, I am heading off up to Scotland very soon to Tartan Tuscan System Open. That is happening next weekend, assuming the snow doesn't get in the way, but if it doesn't, then I will be up there streaming 2 days worth of live X-Wing from Stirling in Scotland. Anything you can do to help support the trip, !tip, helps pay for the hotel, contribute towards travel, food and all that good stuff. So I'll give away another full play set of Worlds 2024 dice and a metal gonk bottle opener. Oi! It's your sister. You've seen her before. Oi! You can see Luna on the face cam. Oi. Look, she's just over there. So, Quall is first player. This is where we're really going to see some dice starting to fly around. Pink is diving in and grabbing a crate. Possibly looking to set up some blocks as well. We shall see. Green happily just trundles forwards and deploys landing struts Takes a calculate. Kraken kept calculates on green, pink, and DBS themselves. Red's taking a calculate. Yellow's going to take a calculate. So they've already got locks on Bastion. Well, Red's got a lock on... oh no, Pink's Bastion, J-Chris is Brown. Ah, that's why J-Chris didn't take the lock. Brown didn't take the lock because Brown's J-Chris, not Bastion. Makes sense. So, calculates. We're going to see some discords being launched as well. Okay, J-Chris goes charging in. What is J-Chris's ability? After you fully execute a balloon maneuver, you may choose one friendly ship at 0-20. If you do that, it removes a stress token, so it doesn't need to worry about that. Its turn, takes a focus. Aftab comes on a 3 bank, still strained. We'll look to take a target lock. Wonder who the priority is. Are you just going to go red and perhaps try and get some range 1 shots? Range 1, range 2 shots. Perhaps look for get some initiative kills. Okay, and this is Kai coming around as well. Probably also going to take a target lock because then they get the free calculates. Okay, so Kai's going to lock green. Bastion, 1 forwards. Yeah. Oh, not going to jam yourself, I assume. Oh, no, you're going to take the jam off that. Ah, that's interesting. So, jamming off the pro droid. Don't need to be... Okay, so yeah, you don't have to have the pro droid in, so yeah, jammed. Possibly jammed to calculate off. Was it a focus to missed what was exactly jammed? Okay, so blue's going to take a lock into pink, get the free calculate, try and finish that droid off. And this is where things get messy. Start of engagement phase. So spend a calculate on pink. I assume to launch a Discord missile at Bastion. So 3 bank left probably does hit. Oh, just misses. Oof. Worth a shot. So looking for a coordinate now. So another Discord coming out. This is Green's Discord. I think that did overlap. Yeah. So that takes Tezza in the front. Oi. So first up we've got Whistler. Spends the target lock. Going to keep an eyeball. Gets 1 with the calculate. So 2 dice, no mods. Pink will die. Pink was structural, so has to re-roll. And as is always the way, gets the evade with the re-roll. No betting now, Tanis. So, Tezza next, range 1. Target lock calculate. Oi. Yeah, getting a lot of eyeballs on these dice. It really needs slightly better conversion. Another blank out though. These droids are not doing well. They're 2 agility. So DFS taking 2. Does mean DFS calculate for offense potentially. Well, not potentially. Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's any more shots going to DFS. Oi. So 2 dice. This is after tab. Spends a calculate for hit crit into. It's the red bomber. We'll probably spend a calculate in defense. Yeah, it doesn't really want to be taking a crit if you can help it. No. We can watch.
Hello there.
Jelio, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, going to spend the lock. And spends a calculate for hit crit from Kai. This is kind of green. Gets evade eyeball. Probably going to spend calculate to deny a crit again. Resistance just not able to find a way, and I thought this would be the problem because the difference between the 2 lists is all the 3 dice munitions that are on the Separatist side, whereas you've only got the T70s with resistance. So range 2 shot now from Bastion into green. Would have liked to have got the free lock. Does have a focus token, which will spend for hit it crit, I imagine. Rolling 2 for range 2. A hit crit into green. Bactoid prototype. I think that's a hull breach. Double check. Yeah, hull breach. On green. Wee. Artemis. One hit and we'll lose a shield on Tezza. Range 2, which isn't technically great here because potentially if there are munitions to fire. I don't know if there was a target lock. So 2 red dice, gets 1, 1 evade, so concussion missile from DFS, 2 crits and eyes so far. Spend to calculate for 3, and that'll be 3 shields and a crit. And look like a direct hit. So plasma torpedo now being fired by yellow. I think this is into J. Chris tubs. Re-rolls the blank. So it's 2 hits, so we need to see 2 paint, I think. Do not get it, so I think that's 2 damage? No. No, it's brown, isn't it? Sorry. That's 3 shields on brown. Hey Molfar, welcome Polish System Open Stream, hope you're doing well. So this is the main engagement now, or the first big engagement. Resistance, pretty much all their shots bounced, but we are seeing bits of damage going on here. So I think that's 1 goes into J. Chris, that will give up half points there. And then, so that was red, no it was green, sorry. Green concussion. What shot was that? Red's firing now. Looks like primary hit crit. There's no there. So if it's a direct, this will be dead. Hull breach. Hull breach on 1 is fine. J. Chris survives, gets to shoot. I feel like I may have missed a munition somewhere. Sorry, Owen, yeah, you can't turn up late and expect to bet. So this is a 4 dice range 1 shot. I think J. Chris into green, no focus left, possibly bullseye rerolls. Yeah, so I think just the 1 reroll. Doesn't convert, so 2 hits into green. 1 evade, and we'll network calculate to spend a calculate. No damage. Yeah, and then Buzz Droids do a crit into Tezza. I feel like I've been knocking shields off the wrong ship somewhere. So I need to find this, because Tezza is down to 1. Yeah, I knocked him off a Whistler, didn't I? So Whistler's fine. And then it'll be 4-2 to the resistance. Did you do 4-2? What am I missing? So J. Chris is on 1, Tez is on 1. Everybody else is undamaged, so that's all fine. Cool, yeah, so that's fine. Hull breach and blinded on green. Ah, no. No, it's the droid that took that, so that's fine. Yeah, still got the structure on pink. DFS, think I'm okay with damage otherwise. Cool. So, heading into turn 4. So this is the semi-final of the German TTS League. I will pop the Longshanks link in Twitch chat. So I think this is quite a well-attended event. 36 players, and yeah. Check it out. As I say, if you've just tuned in because you've come across with Molfar and Raided, don't forget, stick around. There's another game happening straight after this. All the way from New Zealand, we have the mighty Andre playing in between Germany and Ireland, Kev. So yeah, it'll be another good game. And if you missed the first game, which was Illy versus Aurelian, what are you doing, you monster? Yeah, if you missed Illy versus Aurelian, you can watch that back on Twitch and YouTube. And it's the time of night where your cats are pretending to be super sweet and affectionate because they want to be fed. Isn't that right? Hmm? Big softy. It's all very nice you're rolling around like this, but I hope you don't roll onto my keyboard and like shut the stream off. Hmm? Good boy. So you've probably got onto a slightly bigger screen you can sort of see. But looks like we've got Road Roll for turn 4 and Separatist remain first player. So it looks like we've got some Cononets being dropped. So red is going to drop a Cononet. Possibly looking to cut these Y-wings out. What should we pick up his pairing? Possibly, yeah, just relocate the pro droids. Okay, in front. Wasn't sure if maybe he wants to relocate them behind, but here's a rule. I think overlapping, it's only when the ship overlaps them. Quite interested to see where Bastion ends up with that rock right in front. Maybe plan to fly just through the rock, but red might now block him on. Green spins on the spot. Don't mind the singular cat paw on the screen. So a few bumps. This is a friendly bump, so this could do damage to brown. Doesn't, but no calculate. So there's a K turn from DFS. I think Discord needs to be relocated. Oi. Just a very quick one. Does the buzz droid and DFS need to be relocated?
No, it's only for enemy ships.
Okay, so even if he lands on it, it doesn't force it to be relocated.
Yep,
Okay.
only
That's
enemy
fine.
ships.
All right. Yeah, just double check. I couldn't remember if they need to be relocated. Hmm. Yeah, so it couldn't be placed there if DFS was there, but it's fine there at the moment. Okay, that's probably what I was thinking. So Bastion flew through the rock but isn't blocked on. Doesn't take any damage. Aftab does bump into J-Chris but is fine. Also avoids the Connet, which is decent. Which we're going to see a red focus from Kai. Yeah, as I said, the cats are being very affectionate and cuddly because they just want to remind me how cute and sweet they are because it's food time. Okay, so Blue has come off the rock and is picking up. That's DBS. So DBS gets a crate. And then a hard 2 from Whistler will take a focus as well. This DFS could be in a spot of bother. Hard 2, so this will mean that I think that is that overlapping at the front. This might have to go to the back. No, maybe it's just fine. And then barrel rolling off the Discord. Artemis. Oi. Psst. I'm going to bother Amelia for food. So just double checking for start of engagement triggers and passing of calculates and bits and bobs, I think. Nope. So Whistler's going to shoot into DFS. So DFS is down to 1. Is going to be very much dead if there's a focus spend, which there is. I mean, this is the thing the Resistance does have going for it. It may not have the big guns, but it has got the initiative. Yeah, going to go range 1 into DBS with Tezza. I think Tezza reroll should be active. Didn't use it though. Unless Tezza's thing doesn't active there. Luna. Spends a calculate and takes no damage. No shot with DBS. Yeah, it should have been Tezza reroll, shouldn't it? So Tezza is while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2, so can use it itself. If the defender has a ship friendly to the attacker. So I guess you're friendly to yourself? Unless Tezza doesn't benefit from it. Ah, but then Whistler would be in the side arc as well. So yeah, should have got a reroll into DBS there. Okay, so Aftab is going to shoot into yellow, get 3 hits out of hand. Evade and a blank, so 2 damage into yellow. Which gives Bastion a target lock. Which will be a double modded shot from Bastion when it comes to their time to shoot. Then it's our red. Probably shoot green. I'm going to take a range 0 shot. Seems interesting. Ah, maybe ATP. ATP forcing the shot there. Yeah, Bastion then shoots yellow. So 4 dice. Probably spend the focus for 3 and a crit into yellow. I think that is just dead. Spends a calculate, takes hit, crit. Yeah, don't think that actually matters. That just kills them. We start with 5. We may spend, yeah. Doesn't get to add any evades or anything like that, so yep, just dead. So that's another initiative kill. Yeah, I guess if Tezza could have got the crit through on DBS as well. DFS not die? Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. He's very much dead. Yeah, rolled the dice, but he's very dead. Okay. No real damage done at either of these shits. Gonna shoot Bastion. I suppose Tezza's got a focus for defense. I mean, Tezza has also... not Tezza, Kai has got the crate. Hello, X-Wing Tavern Wars. Afraid no more betting at the moment for this game, but we will have one more game after this in about 30 minutes. Bloody cats come and just bomb all their hair on my desk again. So, going to shoot Bastion range 1 with Bactoid prototype. Pretty good. Spends a calculate from red to get 2 hits and a crit. Bastion, I think, takes 2. Doesn't drop any crates because it's not carrying anything. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Bastion did spend a charge. So range 0 shot gets hit crit, and I think that's going to knock the crate off Kai. And it's like Kai. And this was that Bastion. Yeah, Bastion there. Okay, so he chose to shoot Bastion so he could mod. But actually, yeah, would have knocked the crate off Kai. And then 2-2 on objectives, I believe. "13 plays 26. Yep, that's what I've got. So heading into turn 5. Well, you'd think the Separatists are probably not got a lot they can do, because I think Pink is kind of tied up there, isn't he? Just going to have to fly away. So Pink keeps their calculate. Probably, I think they've got a hard 3. Come round this way with you to coming back in the fight next turn. I guess Brown could come in this way. Because even if you clip the debris, you've got your landing struts, so you're not terrible there. Red dropped the Connets. Yellow died before dropping Connets, so it doesn't get a chance to do that. Oh yeah, looking at Kraken options. Not sure Jacobs can do much. I think Jacobs is probably just going to do a blue and sort of get out of town that way. Get out the way. Keep your points alive. I mean, these two are probably fairly happy. You can just do like 1 forwards or just some sort of banks in maybe. Probably, yeah. Probably sort of banking. I guess the thing that Tez's got is Tez's arc is facing the wrong way. This is, yeah, this is in a decent place. So they can sort of come in this way. So what can J. Chris do? Yeah, so kind of lined up on that debris, so maybe quite hard to see these templates. Yeah, because a 1 forward might hit the Coronet. So might need to do something. Might just need to do like a 4 forwards there or something. Get out the way of the debris and everything. Bastions is interesting. I wonder if, I mean, you could 4K, but you might pick up that Buzz Droid. You're probably okay. But then I guess it's where does Tezza go if you do the 4K with Bastion? Interesting options for sure. Oh dear me. Hello. So road roll coming in for turn 5. And BSM will be first player. Hello. Thank you. Oi. So it went 3 straight, so it did avoid the debris. Oi. Luna. Oi. So yeah, what's that? They how Chow turned in yet takes a target lock into Tezza. Green comes off the debris. Probably looking to do some blocks. Oh, actually, no, maybe I wanted to just turn in on the spot. Yeah, that makes sense. Possibly. I mean, I don't know if these are sort of lists that these players fly regularly, but I mean, I could see them both being, you know, strong sort of tournament lists. Certainly good for objectives. Pink does the hard 2. Possibly was hoping to land on the rock, because then I guess you just pull your struts and just turn around. Did see, I guess, a Talon from a red bomber. Aftab comes in, takes a focus. Oh no, sorry, takes a target lock because he gets his free calculate, doesn't he? Yeah, so gonna lock green. I suppose also needs to play around these advanced or automated targeting priority, doesn't he? So 3 Talon from Bastion. Yeah, nice. That gets over, gets a shot into red. Red hasn't taken any damage yet though, and will fire plasma torpedo at Bastion, I guess. Although Bastion is shields down. 4 hull. DBS flies straight, gets out the way. Possibly you can do a coordinate, I guess. 1 bank from Tezza. Lot of target lots going into green. Then Whistler's just 1 forwards. Does have the usual shenanigans, possibly looking at who's the easiest kill. I would have thought range 1 into brown probably makes the most sense, but we will see. No, everybody's going to the bomber. Considering we've got 3 left, that seems possibly a bit of a waste, but we shall see. Don't quite get all those locks on green. Maybe we'll see if he remembers he's got Tezza rerolls anyway. Okay, so looks like the Houchow got a free calculate because shipping the bullseye. So 3 dice, target lock calculate. Probably target lock both of the eyeball results. We may as well. I just gambled. Rerolled 1. Spencer calculate, get 3 hits. Can you spend friendly calculates? I think there are 2 that you can spend. So whether or not you want to spend browns as well. Maybe just take 2 damage here. So we're taking 2 damage. So hull breach. But he fixed the hull breach, looks like. Probably a good thing. So blue next. See, I don't understand why blue's going to shoot. Why didn't blue lock brown then? Oh, actually, okay, so Tezza rerolls. Yeah, it can reroll 1 attack dice. Doesn't get anything, so it spends a calculate for hit crit. Singular crit. Is that console fire? No, blinded pilot. That's, yeah, even worse at this stage of the game. So no shot from DBS. So, Kai's going to go next and shoot into green. Gets a calculate from automated targeting priority and can just spend both calculates, I guess. Yeah, makes it 3 into green, which is definitely going to kill green. I think this might be not looking too good. So, yellow next, Aftab. Doesn't have to shoot the red bomber. Could have shot DFS out the front. Would have got rerolls as well for Tezza. So I don't understand the targeting here because... yeah, could have shot into brown. Would have still been the same range band. Spends 1 calculate. Gets an evade. So Bastion, range 2 bullseye, 2 hits. I don't think there's anything else there. 2 evades. So looks like the I don't understand some of the targeting. I know automated targeting priority is there. I think there's still some choices that could have been made with shots. Because Hellchild prototype probably kills Tezza. Definitely kills Tezza. Still a fairly healthy lead though for resistance, so might be okay. So, range 2 into Bastion. The long national nightmare is over, dare I ask. Is it politics? Okay. I mean, at this point in the game, you may as well fire a plasma torpedo at him. Extra red dice. Okay, Tezza die. Yeah, could have fired the plasma torpedo for an extra damage, but didn't. Did get hit crit though. Yeah, that was a fuel leak into Bastion. Pink from downtown. Well, you say so many rerolls. I think he actually missed opportunities to take it, so we'll see. Hit crit, range 3 obstructed, so let's go shield off Whistler. So green leaves the board. That might be it for the turn. And probably 2-2 it again on objectives. So I think it's 36 plays 24. That's what players are going to get to. Awesome. Yeah, like I mean, I suppose as well. It's it's with these beefy lists, like you do feel it does take a lot to get through them, doesn't it? I mean, they were fine. They probably are fine, but that's a lot of points coming back that turn for the Separatists. They've potentially got a couple of ships in not great shots. I mean, they still have got the Y-wings with, the 108-degree arcs, but, I guess, J-Chris comes round like so. Could do the Talon. I mean, Pink's looking pretty good, although, not much health left to sort of come behind, get the firing arc this way. But, like, what does Aftab do here? Like, he's either going to have to go through the debris here. He doesn't really want to come this way and pick up that buzz droid, because that could knock his crate off. I think Aftab struggles a little bit, but we'll see where he goes. And then what does Bastion do? Does Bastion do... So he's just taloned into that position. So we know he can talon back over here. I don't think he can K-turn. No. And also you don't really want to risk the K-turn with that Techno-Union bomber might just sit there. So maybe Bastion does this one forwards. Goes for a cargo carrier. I mean, possibly. I guess the only one that he could potentially go into is DBS if he goes for a right turn. BSM remains first player going to turn 6. So hard 2 from Brown, Jacobs. Wings are open. And Jacobs still got that crit, so still got hull breach. Just going to take a focus. But likely not shooting, which is fine from a Separatist point of view. Yeah, pink does a hard 3. Grab a calculate. I suppose double calculate because of the Kraken. Brown does a 1 turn in. Currently has a calculate and will fix blinded. Makes sense. So just a stop for the red Techno-Union bomber. Probably lock Bastion. Maybe Bastion's done like a 1 forwards or something like that. Could also lock Kai maybe. Because, yeah, you got plasma torpedoes. Kai or Aftab you'd feel would be fairly likely still be in the attack arc. Yeah, so going to lock it into Kai. So, we do see a bump from Aftab, I believe overlap to the buzz droids. But no, shouldn't. No. Yeah, that didn't move far enough forward, so I think that's just TTS. And then a friendly bump for Kai. So, good block here from the Hao Chao. Does do a damage to Kai as well. So what did Bastion do? I mean, Bastion can take a lock off that, I think, but... yeah, just reacquired the lock, so that's gone. So it looks like just a 1 bank from Bastion, which is not going to be great, so it has to boost. I guess he was stressed, so actually he hasn't got the droid that makes... So he hasn't got an R4, has he, to make the droids. Like he was alright. He got some mobility Akbar early game to be able to get you know, resistance and early lead with the crits, the crates. Target lock from blue into the Hao Chao prototype. Only 2 left on that, so target lock calculate. could see some coordinating shenanigans. So range 1, Whistler into Houchow. We'll be spending that target lot for sure. Might just re-roll everything. Does, and that gets a million times better with 2 hits and a crit. Can even keep the calculate for defense. Houchow can spend a calculate and take just a crit. Direct hit will pop him. Structural damage. Does give up half points. So DBS into Bastion. I think she saw the camera move. Spends 2 calculates, get 2 hits. Hello. I know, it's close to tea time, isn't it? So Bastion gets to roll now. I think we could possibly go into pink here. So 1 hit, gets the evade. Oi. Roll 2 made dice, I think. Gets the evade though. So red range 1 into Houchow. No mods with Kai because of the friendly bump. Three eyes, so nothing. Ah, maybe he has a calculate on his card. So yeah, range 0 shot here is going to get the Houchow prototype. Pushes resistance up to 42, I think. What's that? 1 hit so far from pink into Bastion. Bastion gets an evade. So this is going to be a big shot. Plasma torpedo. Yeah, plasma torpedo off red. Only single modded, but I don't think Kaya's got any defense. Crit so far, so we'll spend the target lock on the 2 eyeballs for 2 crits. So I think that is going to be a shield. And looks like 2 crits. So fuel leak, so that's going to trigger off the second one. Unless did he flip 2 shields? Yeah, he flipped 2 shields. Okay. So, that's fine. So, a fuel leak. But does get half. Hmm. 2 there, 2 there. So, 2, 2, 44, 29. Hey guys, just a quick one. I make it 44. Did you get did you get the whole child that turn?
I did,
Yeah.
and I thought I gave myself 3 points for it.
3 and 2. Did you halve him and kill him this turn? I don't know if you want to pause the timer. But so Factoid. So hang on. So we're counting up. Yeah. So we're counting up these guys. So green is dead. Blue is undamaged. Red is fine. Yellow's dead. Pink is on 1. Well, pink's going up half, yeah?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think we might have forgotten pink then.
But that's 2 points.
2 points, not 3.
Well, DFS 311 is dead.
Is
And,
6 points.
and the Howchild's dead. So that's coming back to me as 44.
Yeah. I might have forgotten to give me 3 for DFS then. That's fair, yeah.
Okay,
I guess the overlay must be correct.
6, 12.
I mean, it's 3 points, right? So it must be a ship, it can't be objectives.
Yeah.
28. Yeah, I'll double check the maths, but yeah, it looks right. But don't forget to restart the timer when you're ready, and I'll let you know if it's not correct.
All right, thank you.
Right, so we'll quickly just do some maths here, just in case the overlays added up stuff weirdly. But so we've got 8 for Bactoid prototype, 8 for Techno Union Bomber. 2 for the Trade Federation drone. 6 for DFS. 6 for the Hao Chow. It's 30. And then I make it 14 points in scenario, which is correct because you got 4. It was 4-0 on turn 1, and then it's been 2-2 every single turn since. What we are, that was turn, so 5 turns of scoring, so he's got that. No, scenario's got too much, hasn't it? Oh. And you need to drop the crate on Kai.
Yeah, true.
And
then I get 4 points.
Yeah.
So 2. No.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, chat. Very good point. Yeah, drop in the crate, and that does change the score again. So 44. Yeah, I mean, it looks right to me. So we've had 5 turns of scoring. 5 turns of scoring, and then that should be 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, and then it was 0, 2, 2, 2, 4. 10 gives him 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it was just the half on DFS. And don't forget your time.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so they're on a separate time because they have had it hidden, and we've had a few disconnects as well. So probably last turn, but we'll see how it goes on. Turn 7, and Separatist are first player. So K-turn from Bastion. Aftab goes over the buzz droids, picks them up. So that will knock his crate off unless anything gets done about it. But resistance potentially can get to 50 this turn anyway. Okay, taking a lock into DBS. And no, taking a lock into pink and gets the calculate. Red, so yeah, that's the timer going off. Goes for the boost and gets a calculate. Interesting. It does advance target priority, automate target priority. I have to choose a defender at the closest range. Okay. So it looks like Blue Wizard is picking up a crate. Hang on, Kai lost one, didn't it? So let's just move that one down to blue. So 2, 2, 3. Need another crate. Oh, don't want to make it bigger. Put on red. Cool. So, Whistler shoots first. Gonna shoot into DBS or gonna shoot into the red bomber. Single hit. Gets the evade. Like a single lot of half points probably does it for the resistance, so maybe a bit of focus fire might be the way to do it. Hit crit coming in for DBS might knock the crate off. Well, it will knock the crate off, won't it? 2 shields down, and crate comes off. Put that one across there. So range 1 from Bastion in at pink. Pink does have structural, so that is going to kill him. That'll be 3 points. Takes him to 47. So currently not enough to win. Thank you. So going to shoot range 1 into the buzz droids. Gets 2, that kills the buzz droids. So I guess you just try and put some more damage in, see if you can get your... I mean, he's won, hasn't he? Because time has been called. I guess you just spend a calculate for 1 here. Gets the evades. See if J. Chris maybe can do any damage. I suppose there was those calculates, weren't there? The network calculates. Thank you. So range 3 shot here from J. Chris, same target. Maybe knocks a crate off, maybe does not an awful lot of anything. No bullseyes for rerolls. And I think that is going to see 1 damage go on to blue, and that is probably end of the game, and that will be 2-2 on objectives. Well done to both players. Thanks for both of them for playing on stream.
Hello there.
Yeah, well played. Let's pay some bets out. It was 1 bet each. So the winner was player 2. He says. Right. So pick and complete. Okie dokie. So we need to get set up for the next game. Let me pop us onto holding screen. Right, let me message these guys. Let's get these guys going. That's fine there, good. Okay, but yeah, big thanks to both players for playing. We'll get the next game set up. Objects, saved objects. Let's send the players the passwords. So Kev needs that. And where is he? There he is. Our little hobbit. So let's get overlay set up for this game. Well, we got another Separatist list, but at least we have some Empire to play as well. So edit this one. Slightly different Separatist list, I guess. It looks like we've got Sunfac and a Tri-Fighter. And Wat Tambor. Let's do Andre versus Kev. Right, we are going to just knock the stream off very shortly whilst I get these guys set up, and then, yeah, we will be back momentarily, so don't go far, and I'll speak to you all very soon.